welcome to the podcast. My name's Aaron, and I'm here with Josh.
Hello, everyone.
We're cutting straight to the chase this week. Now my camera's doing the fucking same shit it was doing last week now.
He's back. Nope, it's fine. Whoa.
Why
now?
Why now? Why not 20 years ago? Okay. Well, I don't know why it did this last week too. I don't know what's going on.
You're moving more than not at all.
Well, that's nice.
An improvement.
I guess.
You started for a little bit, but it seems to be okay. Hello, everyone. Let's jump straight into whatever we're doing.
Let's talk about the stuff we've been doing and playing and watching and stuff.
Because it's been like a month.
It's been ages.
It's been a long time.
It's been a while. It's been a long road getting from there to here. Know what I mean?
I mean, I would have gone Stained. It's been a while, but okay, sure.
Yeah, you got to do that. The intro to the Star Trek show that they did, and then everyone complained about it. They were like, "This is the worst intro that's ever been made for any TV show ever." I'm like, this intro fucking slaps. I don't know what your problem is.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
The Odyssey is what I'm talking about. You saw that movie?
I did watch The Odyssey. That is like close to 3 hours of really fucking good movie.
Yeah, so I hear, and I've seen little bits and pieces here and there.
It's the kind of movie that makes me really fascinated by the creation of movies as an art form.
Sure.
Like, I'm not as much of a film guy as you are. I like a good movie, but I don't really think about the process that much. But yeah, The Odyssey is definitely a movie where I was like, man, that must have taken a shitload of effort to make the way that it is.
Yeah.
Then I looked into it.
Yes.
There's a lot of behind the scenes stuff floating around. And man, there's a shitload of effort that went into making that.
It's mainly because of those gigantic cameras they have to
those big ass cameras.
Everywhere. It's not even the camera. It's the fact that they put that
big
fucking thing around it.
Well, the camera.
Just because it's
so
very loud. Yeah.
I like that you've got scenes where people are just talking to one another and they can't look directly at each other because the big fucking camera housing unit's in the way.
And they put mirrors on it.
You gotta put mirrors on it.
Yeah, mirrors fix everything.
But yeah, what a wild movie. There's some cool shit in that movie that I'm like, man, that's some really good special effects. And I found out later that like half of it is in-camera stuff.
Yeah.
And it blew my fucking mind. Like, you've seen the Cyclops.
Yeah, I've seen the Cyclops. I've seen the other part.
You've seen the pigs.
Well, yeah. I wasn't gonna say pigs, but yeah, I've seen the pigs.
I'm gonna say pigs, and no one's gonna know what that is unless they know the story.
I guess fair enough. Yes, I've
pigs
seen the pigs.
Is vague enough.
Yeah.
I need to see some behind the scenes stuff of the pigs specifically because that shit is wild. The Cyclops though is very cool. I'm assuming you've seen the Cyclops puppet.
There's a puppet.
There's a puppet.
Oh.
So, like, the Cyclops in the movie is a guy who's been added into it in post.
Yeah.
But to get, realistic in-scene lighting, they had a life-size Cyclops puppet there in the cave that they filmed in the real cave.
Okay.
And it's like, it's not the most intricate-looking thing. It's kind of just the idea of a Cyclops. It's got the joints and the arms and the face, but it's not like... It doesn't look like the finished product by any means. But the effect it has in grounding that stuff, just by giving it realistic lighting and shadows and that sort of stuff in the scene is fucking incredible. There was a scene pretty early on where Odysseus and his crew leave Troy and they're off headed home and they're on the ship and everything feels all hopeful. And Odysseus looks off the bow of his ship and there's dolphins swimming in the ocean. And I'm like, man, that's a cute thing to add in post. No, it turns out real dolphins actually showed up for the shoot. Unplanned. Dolphins showed up and just started swimming alongside the boat on the day of recording. And I'm like, oh, fuck me then, I guess. Everything's real. I don't know what to fucking think anymore.
Just some good timing.
Yeah.
Right place at the right time.
Yeah. Like, extremely fortuitous. Unless they paid those dolphins, which I don't think they did.
Hope they did.
They really should have.
Yeah, they should at least get some cut of the box office or something.
Fish.
Yeah.
Have some fish.
Yeah.
No, what a really cool, great movie. It's not a difficult watch by any means, but if you're gonna watch it, I would not recommend watching it after a day of work where you are quite tired. Because I watched it after like starting work at 6 a.m., finishing it at 2:30, and then rolling straight into the movie at like 3:15, and I was fucking knackered.
Yeah.
So I was very tired by the time that was over, but very good.
Yeah. Well, that's good. I will watch the whole thing one day.
In chunks on your phone, just like Christopher Nolan.
Yeah, exactly. I watched Obsession, which was it's good. It's I don't want to use the word overrated.
People have been raving about it.
People like that movie a lot, and that's fine. You can good on you for liking a movie, I guess.
You know what? Yes, good. Support original ideas.
Yeah, exactly.
Support original films.
Exactly. It's fine. It's a well-made, spooky movie. Kind of creepy things happen. And as you're watching it, you go, "This is some weird shit that's happening," and then it's over, and you go, "Why did that happen?" And there's no answers.
To be fair, some of the best horror movies have me thinking that immediately afterwards.
It's like it doesn't really fully explain it, but you get the gist of what's happening, right?
Sure.
But there are things that happen that is like I understand what's happening here, but why is this happening? And that's not explained.
It's like, okay, I understand the main crux of the film,
right.
But then this happens. You're like, wait, hang on.
Yeah. It's like,
yeah, all right. I can't wait to watch it.
We can talk about it after you've watched it in more depth, but
sure.
It's like it's like they just wanted to do some weird shit, and then there's scenes where weird shit happens, and it's like kind of creepy, but it's also like, why?
I feel like this is the kind of film where, like, is it a first-time director? On
yeah, it's his first movie. Yeah,
it could just
actually
be a thing of like,
it's his second movie because he has another movie that's coming out that he shot first. So this is actually his second movie.
Do you think that maybe this is like the kind of thing where, while I'm making a horror movie, it's one of my first movies, I've got some great ideas. I don't know where else to put them.
Right.
This kind of works genre-wise. Maybe people won't question it.
Right. Maybe. That's possible. But he forgot that I exist, and I have to question everything, apparently.
Aaron, people often forget you exist. I understand that. People often forget that I exist.
Oh, God.
But yeah, no, good for that movie.
Yeah, it's done extremely well.
The main actress, Indy
Navarrete?
Yeah, it seems like she's having a successful time as of that movie.
We will talk about that later. Yeah. But yes, she's doing very well for herself.
Strapped a rocket to that girl.
Yep. What else was I going to say? I'll say something else about that. That other movie that he has coming out sounds very interesting. It's about people, these two guys who pretend to be ghost hunters, and they like go to people's houses and like just like pretend that there's ghosts there, and like they get paid and they leave. But then they go to a house that's actually haunted, and they have to deal with that. It sounds really good.
I'm almost certain you've shared a trailer of that.
I don't think it has a trailer yet, but
or maybe you've definitely told me about this because the premise sounds very familiar. But that is such a good setup.
Yeah, it sounds really cool. So that's coming. We both saw Spider-Man Brand New Day.
We sure fucking did. What do you think about Spider-Man Brand New Day?
Very, extremely, very good. I love it.
It is funny going into that after watching The Odyssey because like they share a not insignificant amount of the cast.
Yeah.
But also like the most movie-feeling Marvel movie in a long time.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Like, it's a straight up
movie.
Straight up,
feels
just
like it was made in places.
Exactly. It's and there's a lot of like just stunts, like a dude in a Spider-Man costume, like doing stunts. It's fucking sick. It's like it's so
Fucking
good.
great wire fu.
Yep.
Fucking cool action sequences.
That's Tom Holland wearing a real ass suit. So yeah, obviously sometimes there's a CG Spider-Man, but there's scenes where he's just talking in the suit and like you can see his eyes through the like the mask.
The mesh, yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool. I like that movie a lot. Some may say it's the best Tom Holland Spider-Man movie. Some may say.
I think that's probably accurate. Mm-hmm. We won't know for sure, not until the science is done.
No, we have to do the science, which will happen after it hits Disney Plus, and we'll rank it on the
part of that being
Star
like
Stank.
We wanted to respect spoilers just a little bit, but also like you know how hard it is to watch something in the cinemas and then go and talk about it on a podcast,
Right?
A week to 5 weeks after it happened.
Yeah, exactly.
God, if we tried, it would have ended up being last week, and it would not have been a good time.
No. No. I'm happy that we're just waiting for Disney Plus and then people can see it and then they can
Join us on that.
we have some D23 news to talk about that does spoil one of the reveals.
Sure.
But still that's the reason we sort of held off on it. Let's talk about some video games. Let's talk about a brand new game. This is a brand new video game that I played called...
Are you going to tell me about Lord of the Rings War in the North?
No, I'm not going to tell you about that, but I did see that came out and I was interested, but no. I played Open Pete.
You played what?
Open Pete.
What is Open Pete?
It's about this little purple dragon and he runs around and he collects gems and he like there's like chests that he opens and it's really about
again. Aaron, this is the first time you brought Spyro to show and tell.
But it's a new Spyro. It's really the old Spyro. Okay, so
an old Spyro in a new way.
I need to actually go here and like credit the guy who's done it. But a PC port of Spyro the Dragon has come out.
Right.
With all of the things that entails. So that comes along with a native PC version of a video game. Let's see. Does this guy even is he even crediting himself? You can go to openpete.com and look into it. So the reason it's called Open Pete is because the original name for Spyro was Pete. There's going to be Pete the Dragon.
That is such a weirdly like normal name. Because when I think about like PlayStation 1 like in development project names, it's stuff like Crash Bandicoot being Sonic's ass game.
Yes.
But yeah, Pete is a weird one.
Yeah. Obviously you can see why they changed it to Spyro.
Sure.
Which is way cooler sounding. But so you download Open Pete, and you need to have an actual copy of Spyro the Dragon,
right?
To put inside Open Pete that it uses and as the actual game. So that's how he legally gets around with releasing this, because there's no actual game in Open Pete.
Right.
But once you compile it, you get high frame rates. So Spyro is locked to 30 frames a second, and I believe a lot of the back end stuff is tied to that frame rate.
Yeah, okay.
But this does allow you to go up to whatever frame rate you want, really. But it does it through a frame generation. So it's running at 30 frames all the time, but it adds some fake frames in between to make it look smooth. It's very good. It's very good. You get all your widescreen stuff. They've got you can download HD texture packs. I haven't done any of the modding or anything yet to it. I've just wanted to play the basic thing. The one cool thing that's just built into the base game is the extended draw distance, which gets rid of most of the LOD.
Mhm.
So it was crazy to, you're in the game and you see just classic Spyro mountains off in the distance that are just flat with no textures or shading or anything. And then you just flick a switch and all of a sudden everything has a texture all of a sudden.
Fucking crazy.
It's insane. It blew my mind. But then you can also, they've built a free camera into it, so you can just like move the camera around and just fly away from Spyro and just take a look at
That's
the whole
fun.
map. So it's really cool to just look at how the behind the scenes of all of those levels. Yeah. Like I said, I want to try out the mods and stuff, but I haven't done that yet. But yeah, as just the base fucking Spyro game, it's sick. It's really cool.
Hell yeah.
I believe I did hear about some other. I won't say what they are, but I did hear about some other PC ports coming.
I see. Yep.
Because this does seem like it's kind of what he's built is kind of agnostic. It's not necessarily just for running Spyro. That's what this does.
Yep.
This specific one does, but it could theoretically be used for a lot of other PS1 games. So
Neat.
yeah, it's really cool. How's Fog Piercer?
Fog Piercer is weirdly addictive. It's this turn-based tactical game where you play as a train driver who is piloting their train through an apocalypse that's it's all snowy and misty and shit.
Yep.
And basically, humanity hasn't survived outside of these like little city hubs, and you've got train stations linking them all.
Yep.
And so you pilot these trains and you get attacked by bandits between stations and you're trying to make deliveries and stuff. And so you are stuck to one central line on a grid and you have bandits coming up in their vehicles and attacking you on sometimes both sides of this line, usually both sides, sometimes only one. It really depends on how the map is laid out in each section. But it kind of works like Into the Breach, which is like a mech kaiju tactics game where you can see the moves that your enemies are going to make. You can see their intent ahead of time.
Yep.
And so a lot of the game is focused on moving your train along the track, like accelerating or hitting the brakes so that you can be outside of their range of attack, or by moving enemies within the space so that their attacks change direction or change location. So the first build you get is a train that has a shield carriage, which helps you defend, and a mortar carriage that shoots mortars, and the mortars themselves knock enemies a space opposite where the mortar hits.
Okay.
So if you hit behind an enemy, it knocks them forward. If you hit in front of an enemy, it knocks them back. You can shift them diagonally. So you can kind of make them like attack each other, attack empty spaces. You can knock them off cliffs or into like rock walls if you able to, and if the map itself has those hazards. And that's really cool. It's a deck builder as well on top of that. So depending on what carriages your train has, you get different attacks, and they come in the form of cards. You have X amount of power that you can use to spend on card actions per turn. Some of these card actions give you more energy. Some of them let you draw more cards. Some of them let you burn cards and do other things. It's surprisingly in depth. And like, I love Into the Breach. I think it's probably technically a better game than this, but it's surprising how much the limitation of just being stuck to the one track actually makes the game justifiably interesting and different to Into the Breach. Yeah, it's cool. And you also get like neat mutant drivers that, like, the people who drive these trains have special powers for some reason or another. And the first one you get has like ice powers. Second one you get has weird time manipulation powers. And the third guy who I unlocked, who I haven't actually played yet, seems to be some kind of ghost man.
Well, that's cool.
He's a ghost train conductor.
Ghosts are cool.
He is pretty fucking cool. I'll send you some art of the guy. He's fucking rad.
I'll look at that. So the reason, so you started playing Fog Piercer because you played a different game.
Well, they came out like a day before or a day after a different game, and I was like, man,
Uh-huh.
it's a good week for train games on Steam.
uh-huh. Dance Attack, which we've both played. I don't know how
Yeah,
much have you played?
about oh, 2-3 hours.
Yeah.
Not a lot. I've played more
Hmm.
Piercer.
Yeah.
Definitely more my speed.
Okay, fair enough. We probably played about the same then. That game's pretty cool.
Densha Attack's fucking sick.
Yeah, I like it a lot. And you know, at least from the time I've played it, it's been pretty consistently adding new things to it. I don't know how far that goes after this point, but up until now, it's been pretty consistent with adding things and making it more challenging and
Did you
it's
get much further than the first boss?
yeah, I got a
Yeah.
decent. I want to say I've done two bosses.
I think
So,
I did that first boss, and I was like, I'll come back to this later, and I just haven't
mm.
made it back yet.
Fair enough. Yeah, I think I've done two. So, yeah. That game is really cool. I love the art style. I
Got a
love
great style.
just the overall vibe. Big fan of. And, you know, if you love rail grinding and getting sick combos,
If you're big into score attack games,
yes. Mm-hmm.
it's definitely one of the more enjoyable ones of those I played
Yeah.
recently.
It's very cool.
And trains, man. If you like trains, Fog Piercer and Dench Attack, they're two
There
very
you go.
different games.
Two very different train games. What is Security 51?
Security 51 is like Papers, Please.
Okay.
If instead of monitoring like an Eastern European border, you are a security guard at Area 51 and you have to make sure the people you're letting into this like sub basement bunker station
Mm-hmm.
are the people that you should be letting in there. All the
Okay.
paperwork and documents are correct. They
Uh,
don't have horrible uh Krang stomach people inside them,
but
which was a real thing that
that sounds
happened.
cool.
It is pretty neat. It is concerning how quickly the game gets you to just be like, press the security button. Two armed guards come up, shuffle a guy off screen, and then you see gunfire, like the light from gunshots coming from off screen. Like, oh fuck, I've just murdered like 12 people.
Uh-oh.
The last bit of the game I got up to, because I'm still very early into it, they introduced like isolation mechanics
Mm,
where if you get someone in the elevator, because you have to run the elevator as well, you get
okay.
to see who's coming up in the elevator. You control when the doors open and close. And when they're coming up, you can scan them with night vision and the infrared. And if you see something wrong with them, you can just send them to isolation. So now I have the ability to isolate people who come up with weird fungus or like alien microbe shit going on. And
Okay.
apparently I can experiment on them as well, which seems way above my pay grade as a security guard, but I'm just gonna roll with it. They give you
Yeah.
like X-ray specs so you can look at people.
Mm-hmm.
So surprising amount of titties in that game. But that is not the main focus because like you X-ray them and you see like weird lesions and
Okay.
mutations and shit. And this is where I found the Krang stomach man.
I
And I was
see.
like, hey, you're not allowed in here, guards.
No crangs
uh,
allowed in this.
I don't think it has the same like moral conundrums as something like Papers, Please. I think it is much more
Right.
of like a
It's a fun.
do your fucking job. That's the game.
Right.
Whereas
Yes.
Papers, Please is do your job, but also like
Feel bad about it.
feel bad about it and maybe don't do your job.
Yeah, yeah. Well, QuakeCon happened.
Did it?
Yeah.
What
And
happened at QuakeCon?
well, the main thing, the major thing was that they announced because Quake 2, Quake 2? Hang on.
One of those Quakes.
Quake 2. No, I think it was Quake's anniversary. Well, yeah, it would have been. It's Quake's
Doesn't it
anniversary.
share an
Yes.
anniversary with Zelda and Pokemon?
Right. Yes, it was Quake's 30th anniversary. So I've played a bit of Quake and a bit of Quake 2 the past couple of weeks for different reasons. So Quake had an update. Well, it's got a whole new episode, 19 levels, made by Machine Games. It's very good. At least, I mean, I've played like the first 3 levels, but it's very good. It's called Dawn of the Machine, and it's you can see Machine Games in there. You can see
Dawn of the Machine Games.
Oh, there you go. You know, I think this is their third
How many
one
Nazis
they've done.
do you kill?
So, no Nazis in this one. This is
not
all
very Machine Games of them.
all a bunch of monsters and shit, demons, whatever.
Nazis are monsters.
It's true, but there's no Nazis.
Okay.
Nazi is not one of the.
Nazis are a bridge too far.
Yeah, exactly.
We want fun monsters, not actual monsters.
Right. Yeah, exactly. It does some weird. I don't know if it's time related or like you're shifting like universes. But they basically in the second level didn't have any of this that I can remember. But the first level, you go into a room and you start walking and then it just like changes. Like it either goes through time or takes you to a different universe where like the level the layout stays the same, but like the textures change and like the enemies are in different spots. So you like kill them and then you go upstairs a bit and then it changes back to the original level.
Right.
And I don't know what's going on with that yet. But it was neat. I will say, like, technically it's not like randomly doing that. It's very much like if you walk
scripted moments.
If you walk past this line in the level, it'll change. And if you walk back over that line, it'll go back to the old one. But yeah, it's very cool. It's cool to like have a new episode of Quake
content.
Yeah. And I also, this got me interested. I was thinking about the PS1 version of Quake 2, which I've played on stream before, with a PS1 controller, and it was not fun. That was not.
What do you mean?
No. Not a good time. No. But I was interested in like because there's what am I thinking of? There's the Nintendo 64 version of Quake,
right?
And I was wondering if anyone had ported the PS1 version of Quake 2 to PC, and it turns out they have. So I downloaded that, and it only works with the remastered or the newer version of Quake 2. So you put it in that, and fuck yeah. That game, when you have like a proper controller or a mouse and keyboard, it's great. I mean,
I should play a Quake. I don't think I've played a Quake.
Crazy. You've never played any Quake, but
a little bit.
You know, the PS1 version of Quake 2 isn't that different from the PC version.
Mm-hmm.
Did I say PlayStation version? Or PC version twice. Okay. The PS1 version of Quake 2 isn't that different from the PC version. It's really just like a lot of the layout's the same. The beginning of the beginning of the game has like an extra bit at the front of it, but it ends up taking you to like where the original game starts anyway. It's more colorful than the PC version. Like there's a lot more. It's a lot brighter and more colorful. I don't know what the go was with that design decision, but I like it. I like the look of that game, and there's just weird things. There's like weird little differences. It's like there's early on you get the machine gun, and it's behind like a glass like panel thing, and you got to press a button on the wall, and it opens the glass thing, and you get the gun. In the PC version, the button is right next to the, like, here's the door and here's the button, right? So you press the button and then the door slides up and then you get the thing. In the PS1 version, the button is still there in the same place, but for some reason, the door is like just off to the side here now. It's not next to it. For no seeming reason.
That's an odd choice.
It's just like, it's like they gave them the bones of the game, and they were like, okay, here's what you need
figure
to
it
have
out.
in this level, all right, but you could just put it wherever.
Here's all the Lego pieces. We don't have instructions.
Exactly.
Figure it out.
So yeah, so you press the button and then you go over there to get the gun instead of just
It's a
right
mighty fine
there
looking
where it
Quake
used to
too.
be.
Why doesn't mine look like that? The machine gun. What the hell is that?
Yeah. But yeah, no, apart from that, it's been fun playing. I played through most of that.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, fucking god, yeah, Quake's so good. Then they should make another one at some point. Maybe Machine Games should do it. Hint, hint.
Maybe, I don't know. Machine Games has a lot on their plate. I kind of hope they're making another Indiana Jones.
Oh, they're definitely not doing that.
No, that license is expensive, and Xbox are not going to foot the bill for that.
That's it.
They barely want to pay to have staff.
That's it. Yeah, they're either going to do Wolfenstein again or, fingers crossed for me, Quake.
You know, I'll take a Quake.
I'll definitely take a Quake. How's Pro Jank Footy?
Pro Jank Footy is jank as fuck. It is like jank is absolutely the operative word in that title. It is a weird game, and certain things in it are maybe not as functional as I would like.
Okay.
It is a sports game.
Yes.
And so, you know, you've got functions like being able to swap between players. My biggest issue with the game so far is that swapping between players seems very difficult to sort of predict. I remember in old soccer games, you would press the button to switch players, and it would usually,
go
9 times out of 10, go to the nearest player to the ball, right? In Pro Jank Footy, no. No, not that. Never that. If you're lucky, sometimes the same postcode. And also, whenever you start, you've got like a tip off to start the game, right? You've got to like, the ball goes up, players jump and get it. And it says to mash buttons, but the buttons you mash come up for precisely one mash, a single mash, and then they switch to something else. And if you hit a different button to the one you're supposed to hit, the bar goes down.
Okay.
So it's not so much mash as it is match, right? But the computer is so fucking fast at mashing this that you're just like, oh god, X, Y, B, no, fuck. And this thing's already won the tip off, and you're like, oh god, fuck, Jesus, it's happening again.
Whoopsie.
My last complaint, before I actually get into the shit that I really like about the game, is in season mode, you just have to play as the team they make you play, and I think it's the same team every time. I think it's the Sharks.
Okay.
Which is a shame, because they have such good teams in this fucking game. I don't recall any of them off the top of my head.
Okay.
But there's really good ones, like the Lifters is one of them, and their team is like, their mascot is a forklift or a guy in a forklift. There's oh god, there's so many, and they're all so weird. There's like one that's mascot is a thing of Macca's fries. They're just weird and silly and great. But yeah, you don't actually get to choose that in season mode. You just kind of have to stick with the one they give you and then play through 8 matches. And also in season mode, it's literally like you play through the matches until you lose, and then that's game over. You lose one, you're out, and you start over. So it's not the most robust season mode.
Interesting.
Now, the stuff I like about the game is it's fucking weird as hell. And it's so funny. You, at least in season mode, because this is mostly what I've played, you start the game and you pick a bunch of power-ups and modifiers that change how the game is played. A lot of the cards are like higher kick range or lower kick range or faster kick charge, or superstar Broden Kelly is on your team. And these are all narrated by comedian Broden Kelly, including like whenever you hover over any of the cards, he reads the card. So, and he's got like multiple line reads per card, which is very funny. Like one of them is Cheer Squad, where fans rush the field and become obstacles, and one of them he reads is Cheer Squad, rah rah rah. Or when it comes up Superstar Broden Kelly, it's Superstar Broden Kelly. He's a handsome boy. And like all the modifiers are fucking crazy and weird. I've played so many games with tiny little players that you can barely see, which makes the game so fucking hard
Yep.
against giant players, or Dad's Ute, which is on the field driving around,
Shoot.
Flock of Seagulls, which comes through and attacks people, portals where you can jump in and then they take you somewhere random on the field, sometimes out of bounds. So good luck. Teleporting kicks was a good one. And then there's some that are just like the unfair card, which gives you a point for every handball you make.
Okay.
So I'm like playing 50 score games by just passing between my players. It's very weird and very silly and very dumb. And I love that aspect of it so much that it makes me forget how much I don't like AFL
Right.
and how grating some of the little annoyances can be.
I mean, I thought that game looked cool, and I give zero shits about
Yeah.
any football.
I
so.
think like against the computer, it's fun because it's weird and silly. I think against other players, that game would be fucking incredible.
Yeah.
That is like the best get drunk and play at a party sort
Right.
of sports game.
Yeah.
And yeah, Broden Kelly's really fucking good. He's just all of his commentary is so great. He's like, and I think all of the teams have designated player names,
Okay.
and they're all fantastic because some of them are just like Budgerigar. And Broden Kelly just say ball pass to Budgerigar it just makes me laugh really hard.
Oh, very good. No, I'll
Worth
get that
checking
game
out,
eventually.
absolutely.
We both played Tokon. A little bit of Tokon.
Yeah, I've finished 2 of those story episodes.
I've done 3 and a bit. It's good. I liked it a lot when I played the beta. So, you know, nothing's really changed from there, although they have made it easier to switch your characters.
They made that easier?
That's easier, yeah.
Boy. Woo!
It was
coming from something like Marvel vs. Capcom, that is like the hardest thing in the game to do.
Yes, it is. Also, they change it so that you can't change immediately. Like you get 1 per round or something like that.
It's per like either per round or per knockback through the stage.
Right. Yeah.
Which that's kind of fun.
Yeah. It's that game's cool. It looks amazing. It runs great. Playing on PS5, and
it's my favorite kind of fighting game where it has a very low skill floor, but a very high skill ceiling.
Yes.
I dipped my toes into the fucking character training for about an hour with Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
Got halfway through, I'm like, I'm not pulling off any of these fucking combos. This is not happening.
No, I did. I did Magic, who was fucking insane at the amount of combos she has, and also the
gimmicks.
Yeah. It's if you really want to dig in and fucking that, if you want that game to be your whole life,
there's meat on that bone.
Yeah, exactly. But if you want to just jump in and just play against, you know, randoms and who maybe haven't been spending all day every day playing it, you're probably not going to do too well.
If I have a complaint about that game, it's that the single player stuff is fine. I wish it was a little harder.
Yeah.
For the most part, or a little more balanced in its difficulty.
It's like super easy up until the last boss.
And then, depending on who you're playing and what their moves are,
exactly.
that shit spikes like crazy. Whee!
Exactly.
I think it just annoys me because like every fight up until that point is one, very easy, and also like 1 round.
Yeah.
You barely get more than a full round, and if you pull off a good combo, that's the fight done.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
They've got all these little like objectives as well. They're like, oh, pull off this move this many times, or like use this character to do this. And by the time I'm like trying to do that, I've already won the match. So I'm like, you could have given me like an extra round or something.
Right. Yeah.
Or like maybe just buff up their like HP for the single round if you're only going to do that.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, very, very good game.
Yeah, I like
Very
it a lot.
fun little episodes. I love that the little animatics, the visual comic or
Mhm.
motion comic
Yeah.
sections have different artists and colorists
Yeah.
for each crew. That's really cool.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, so I've done Avengers. Do they call them Midnight Suns? What do they call them?
No, they call them Samurai Outriders because Deadpool's a bitch.
All right, yes, that's right.
I fucking look. I'm not a huge Deadpool guy at the best of times.
uh,
He's fine in this. I
yeah.
like the way he plays just because everything he does is a video, like a fighting game
Yeah.
reference.
It's just super
But in the
goofy
story, I'm
and
just like,
yeah.
fuck off, Deadpool. Let me have my
That's fair.
Midnight Suns, you fuck.
Uh-huh. I'm working on the Spider-Man team one at the moment,
I've
and
done Samurai
yeah, the
Outriders
X-Men.
and Knights of Doom.
Right. All right. Well, there we go. Tokon. You played Restory from beginning to end.
Yeah, that's. I'm not really usually one for the like job sim type games,
Mm-hmm.
but I am thinking that maybe it's because most job sim type games are just like cleaning and manual labor,
Yeah.
and I
Uh-huh.
don't fucking care about that.
Right.
But refurbing, cleaning, restoring, and rebuilding like old-ish tech,
Yep.
that's cool.
Mm. Yeah.
And yeah, so I started Restory sometime last week and I finished it over the weekend. It's really cool. It's really relaxing. It's fun to just take these old toys and gadgets apart and rebuild them and throw
Mm-hmm.
away old parts and order in a broken one off the internet and take that apart for parts and
Yeah.
replace all that shit. It's very, very good.
Yeah.
Um,
I like
played
the
it with a
demo a lot.
controller. I played it with a controller, which is probably not the best way of playing it because the cursor is a little bit slow.
Mm.
Definitely suggest playing with a mouse and keyboard if you can.
Mm-hmm.
But like, wasn't a bad experience even playing in a suboptimal way. Um, and yeah, it's got a surprising amount of story.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's called Restory. I guess this shouldn't have surprised me.
Sure. It's right there in the
Uh,
title.
but yeah, like there's characters and there's things going on, and like there's a conclusion that actually felt kind of satisfying and surprising. Yeah, neat game. Definitely my favorite one of those.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to playing through that eventually one day.
I
Because I
really
really
like
like the
taking apart
demo.
the PS1.
Yeah.
PS1 is like the
Mm-hmm.
best thing to take apart. It's so
Yeah.
like there's not a lot of fiddly bits like there is with the fucking Walkman. Oh, the Walkman. I swear to
uh-huh.
God. Although it is funny, the loading screen or the loading icon in the game is like a pencil inside a tape, twisting it to the tape.
Mm-hmm.
You never once do that,
Ah, ripped off.
as far as I can tell.
Ripped off.
And also, it's meant to be like early 2000s Tokyo, and there's Nintendo DSs in there. So there are some mildly anachronistic things in there.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, a nice like range of gadgets to rebuild, I thought.
It's good. Um, I played some Halo Campaign Evolved.
Your favorite? Oh. Your favorite evolved.
Yeah. That PC version fucking sucks.
Look, if you ask Halo fans, then it's not just the PC version.
Right. But yeah, no. If you've got a decent PC, I'm sure it's fine. But if you're someone like me who has an old graphics card that doesn't do ray tracing, that game looks like garbage. And there's these weird little technical quirks that pop up. Like if you just walk into a room with fire, like if it's off in the corner, hidden behind a wall.
Right.
The whole room will just light up, just glow.
Good. That's what you want.
And as it does it,
So you know it's working.
as soon as you walk in the room, the light that just immediately glows, and as soon as you walk out the room, it goes back to normal. It's really weird,
Just as God intended.
just as God intended. So yeah. But again, like My graphics card's like 7 years old, so it's. I got it at a time where ray tracing was becoming a thing.
No
Uh,
one could have foreseen how
how much?
important ray tracing would
Right?
become.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, there's games I can't even play. So, um, but anyway, it's fine. Gameplay wise, it's fucking Halo, and it's.
You loved Halo.
Uh, I'll tell you what, I did play some Halo 2 though.
Yeah. How was that?
Fine.
Halo continues to be okay.
Yeah. How's Beast of Reincarnation? I played a little bit. I played a tiny little bit.
Uh-huh. How much is a tiny little bit?
Let's say the first 20 minutes.
Okay.
And that game, I was like, seems fine. Seems like a B grade one of these. And how do you feel about it?
So I played maybe hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. I've played enough to have beaten the first like boss,
Okay.
which is one of the big like rot creatures that they've got overgrown with flowers and shit. That game's cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely presenting as a AAA game, but not quite there.
Mm-hmm.
It is
Unless you play on my PC, and then it presents as a budget game.
Ooh. Well, I'm playing on PS5.
Aha.
And it runs well. It looks quite nice. It reminds me a lot of Nier Automata, but not. It doesn't quite have the vibes behind it. Doesn't quite have the soul.
Yeah, that's what I
Um,
did feel. I was like, it just felt like it's going through the motions. Story
Little
wise,
bit.
it didn't seem like it was there.
There's nothing really hooking me. Like I liked what I played well enough.
Yeah.
But there's things coming out on the horizon that I don't know if I'll get back to Beast of Reincarnation.
Right.
But you know what? I don't hate what I played of it. It is a decent enough action game, maybe a little simple in the action regard,
Mm-hmm.
but it also has like the pseudo turn-based dog combat
Mm-hmm.
on the side as well,
Yeah, we
which is
love
kind
dog
of neat.
combat.
Love dog combat.
Don't combat.
Donk combat. Yeah. I don't know. There's some cool stuff in there. Like I recently got a upgrade to my main combo, which is like you do the attack 4 times and you press square, and you launch up like all these flowers in a straight line at your enemy,
Mm-hmm.
and you can like grapple off of those flowers. So you can, when you're fighting the boss, you send these flowers straight out, and he's just charged past you, so you can kind of make up ground in that and do air combos and shit. And it looks really good and stylish when stuff is like when everything's going.
Yeah.
Looks really, really cool. It's just, yeah, I don't know. There's not a lot of motivation for me to kind of get back into it and get it going.
Yeah.
There is also
Yeah.
like, it's kind of open worldy, and I don't know that it needs to be.
Yeah.
Which, frankly, I felt about Nier Automata as well. But that one kind of justified itself in the end, whereas this one,
Yeah.
I don't know if it's going to.
They can say.
Still,
Not me.
it's nice to see Game Freak doing something else.
Yes. That is.
This is what the Pokemon team
a
have
big
been
thing
doing.
about that.
It's nice to know that they can make other things.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Finally, you played some Big Walk.
I did play some Big Walk with 3 of my old workmates the other day. That is a fun little game. People have described it as friend slop because it's one of those proximity chat. I get it.
Yeah, I get it.
I get it.
Because it's become like the hot new word for any game that has
It's the
co-op.
genre du jour.
Yeah, exactly. It's absolutely not a friend slop game though.
No. It's not. I feel like friend slop is like categorized on proximity chat plus some sort of random generated content or procedurally generated content.
Right.
Whereas this is 100% handcrafted. Puzzles are where puzzles are placed.
Mm-hmm.
Items have been placed in places intentionally. The game works the way that it works. There is intent behind every
Right.
decision in that game.
Yes.
Um, and it's fun. It reminds me a lot of Myst or The Witness,
Mm-hmm.
except without the pretension.
Yes.
Um, and I say that as someone who loves The Witness.
Me as
This
well.
is just like there's a handful of types of puzzles in this little world, and the entire focus of the game is hanging out with your friends, solving a few puzzles. You know,
Sure.
ideally,
Uh-huh.
ideally you're solving puzzles, but a lot of it is just like hanging out in a space with people that you want to hang out with.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Um, and yeah, like communicating with each other with limited information and limited communicative like tools. There's walkie-talkies and radios, there's flare guns, and you know, a lot of the challenges are in soundproof rooms or with
Mm-hmm.
walls that really block how far sound can travel.
Right.
Um, so yeah, they're doing a lot of interesting stuff. There was one puzzle specifically where like I split up with one mate while two of our other mates went to this building, and you're on two buildings on the opposite sides of this beach. One building has a little grid set up in the basement where you press a button and it flashes little heads up in these circles on this grid.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to count the heads. And then you have to go upstairs to where there is a little board where you can place symbols, and you press a button and those symbols then go up onto the roof, and the people in the other building can use a telescope to see those symbols. And then the people in the other building have to use those symbols to figure out how many heads flashed up on that wall. And because none of the symbols are strictly numbers, you kind of have to work out between you like, okay, this is what this means. If you put this, and this, then it means this.
Okay.
And so you're like reading the symbols as they come up on this fucking wall, and you're like delegating to the guy at the counting machine. It's like, okay, I see this and this. So put that in this. And it's, yeah, lots of
Mm-hmm.
really silly fun.
Yeah.
Also, it gets dark as fuck in that game. So dark,
Uh-huh.
like literally physically dark.
Right.
The sun goes down. If you don't have a light source in that game, Big Walk becomes a fucking horror game. Because you'll be walking through the pitch black forest.
Yeah.
You'll be lost. You won't hear anything because your friends are too far away. And then maybe like in the distance, you'll see one of their giant eyes just blinking. You're like, oh, my friends. Oh, God. It's truly stressful.
Well, great. Yeah, people seem really into that game. And I'm looking forward to playing with it when they get some friends.
It's hi. I was going to suggest that we run today's podcast through that, but
I did. I thought about that too, but no,
it was going to be very distracting.
Yeah, exactly. Josh, did you hear about the fucking D23?
Look how loud I have to yell. Yeah, it's good. We should absolutely play some of that.
We will. We will do that. Before
that's House's second game, right?
Yes.
Fucking Goose Game and then this, they're onto something.
Yeah.
They got some good heads over there.
Yeah. Next up, we'll talk about news, but before that, let us talk about our sponsor, shop.totalbadness.com, where you can pick up merchandise such as this brand new shirt that's definitely not.
That is an original.
This is an original idea that I definitely came up with, and
yeah, look at that, totally original, 100% not referencing anything color scheme.
Total Badness logo,
with the palm tree and everything.
Yeah, the palm trees. This is a logo that I designed specifically, and no one else has used.
Palm trees are just a thing that exists in the wild.
Exactly.
No one owns
palm trees. Exactly. So if you would like to go pick up your own merch, there's shirts. We got, there's like a fancy button-up shirt, which has the logo all over it. There's a drink bottle you can get with the logo on it. All of that stuff. If you'd like to get one, go to shop.totalbadness.com and use the code podcast, and you'll get 5% off. So there you go. Head over there, get some merch, support the show, and we'll be very grateful for anything. Really? Be grateful for anything, honestly.
Give me your money.
Now let's talk about the news. We're going to talk about D23, but before we get to that, I just wanted to shout out this story about a rideshare stimulator.
Which story?
the big one about the CEO,
right?
At the firing of the lady with the AI. Glavin.
The very normal statement that was made.
Yes.
By someone who runs a company.
So this is from PC Gamer. After noticing the announcement of upcoming driving sim rideshare stimulator, writer Stella Sacco commented on social media that she'd once been the game's lead writer, but had been fired in favor of ChatGPT. So she had a post on Blue Sky. She says, "I didn't even see this had been announced. I was lead writer on this one, and Saber replaced me with ChatGPT midway through development. All the passenger voices were AI too. Either they changed direction at some point, or they're not disclosing it on Steam." Which, already.
That fucking sucks.
That sucks. That's really shitty. And so,
So I hope someone level-headed comes in and sorts this out and doesn't add fuel to the fire.
Well, here comes Saber CEO Matt Karch.
With a jerry can full of fuel.
He's here to let you know all about what happened and set things straight. Here's Karch's full statement. Stella who?
God damn it.
Oh, it gets worse. I had to ask Claude because I have never spoken to her or seen her. We have already said we are using AI for certain parts of the game and will update the Steam page once we have finalized the feature set. Let me clarify that the entire story script, were it to win an award, would go to someone who would walk up on stage and receive it. It was always our intention to reveal this until Stella violated her confidentiality clause and revealed this before we were ready. We look at our use of AI in this particular game, which will be a lower priced title, as a plus for consumers. As far as Stella is concerned, she was replaced by someone more talented and terminated for a variety of reasons a few months later. From what I can gather, she enjoys controversy even more than I do. I would frankly, in retrospect, have been happy to replace her with AI. At least we would be dealing with someone programmed to be honest. Isn't that great?
Oh, what a piece of shit. I was fully ready to be on this guy's side after the Randy Pitchford thing. But nah, fuck that. Holy shit.
Jesus
way
Christ.
to handle this with just absolutely zero grace.
Well, yeah, absolute douchebag piece of shit. Just the worst statement you could put. Like, if you're trying to endear yourself to people, this isn't the way to go. And I think everyone with a brain knows that. And
I do wonder how many people are gonna champion this game as some sort of fucking culture war bullshit with AI. And
sure,
it's gonna happen, right?
For sure. Firstly, going through this statement, you had to ask Claude, which is fucking lame as fuck. The thing about we like using AI and it's a plus for consumers because it makes the game cheaper. Literal bullshit.
I guarantee that game was always going to cost what it's going to cost.
Yeah, exactly. Nothing to do with AI at all. So the writer that was fired, Stella, responded on Blue Sky, saying, "I've seen the statement by Matt Karch, the CEO of Saber Entertainment, and all of the truly horrendous things he said about me. I think it should be obvious to anyone who reads that statement that he's lashing out because he did not want people to know there was AI use in the game. Everything I said was true. Here's more truth. That statement is remarkably pathetic for the CEO of any company to be making, and combined with the AI use, it will do far more damage to Saber's reputation than it ever could mine. This screed will be many people's first exposure to the Saber brand." That is true.
Yes, all of this is pretty fucking accurate, actually.
I had no idea who Matt Karch was up until this statement, so...
No one should know who any CEO is.
Yeah.
Until they fuck up.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, if you are a CEO and you're doing your job correctly, I shouldn't know who the fuck you are.
Mm-hmm.
I shouldn't care who the fuck you are. I shouldn't know who the fuck you are, but they can't fucking help but open their mouths and say the dumbest shit
Yeah. Well,
and do the dumbest things.
luckily, everyone gave him shit online,
Yeah, good.
and he apologized to
Good.
Stella, who wrote,
Probably not enough.
"Last night, to my great surprise, I received a long email from Saber Interactive CEO Matt Karch. He apologized unreservedly for the awful way he spoke about me in the press. The email's full extent will stay between us. I've been firm from the beginning that I was telling the truth. I think we can all now agree that's been borne out. Matt expressed a desire to make it right with me. At this time, I don't really know what that looks like for me, and I'll have to take some time to sit with it, but I do at least accept his apology." There you
Take his job.
go. Yeah. I'm the CEO now.
Look at me. I'm the CEO now. Yeah, wow. Well, that's a quick turnaround. Holy shit.
And Saber also updated the Steam page, by the way, to include the AI disclaimer,
So they fucking
revealing
should.
that much of its voiceovers, music, and non-campaign mission dialogue has been generated. Sacco stood her ground while Karch's meltdown began to overshadow the game itself, and so, probably for the better, Karch has opted to apologize. So there you go.
Well, at least he's had the good sense to realize that he's becoming a fucking Streisand about it.
Yeah, exactly.
But my God, a little bit too late.
A little bit. Hey, we're back. We
never left.
There was a mishap. No, we left. There was a mishap.
I didn't.
Well, you didn't leave. I did.
I was here the whole time.
One of us left and one of us stayed.
Just call me Sam Reich.
That's it. Yeah, so D23 happened. So many announcements. So many updates for things.
Yeah.
So we're going to start here. The Incredibles 3 is coming, which I guess they announced last year or something, but they showed some concept art, I guess, and announced sort of the plot of it, which, you know,
is the plot that Mr. Incredible thinks he's washed?
No, well,
What?
Maybe that'll be a B plot. But the first movie was about him, right?
Uh-huh.
This is what they said. The first movie was about him. The second movie was about Elastigirl, and
Sure.
the third movie is about the kids. So
Okay.
this one's about the kids, sort of like stepping up and trying to prove that they're ready to be superheroes. So yeah, Brad Bird's writing it. He is not directing it. For some reason.
I like Incredibles too. It's not the best, but it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. I
feel like the wheels fall off a bit at the end.
Yeah, I feel like, you know, there was a big gap in between the first and second one, and that second one should have, you know, done a time jump and had them be older, instead of just being like immediately after the first movie. And
with the kids being the focus on this one, do we expect that to be the case this time?
It does seem, well, it seems like maybe they're a little bit older, but they're still kids. Jack is still a baby anyway.
Right. Okay.
So
that seems silly.
Yeah, it does. But at least this one's, you know, sooner after the second one than...
Hopefully this one doesn't hit audiences with that fucking seizure-inducing scene out of nowhere again.
Hopefully not. They talked Kingdom Hearts. They showed a trailer for Kingdom Hearts 4, which looks pretty fucking good.
It looks nice.
They showed the Coco world, and it looks very good.
You and I aren't Kingdom Hearts guys. What would be the franchise to get you in on Kingdom Hearts? What Disney franchise?
Here's my secret shame, Josh. I actually like the first Kingdom Hearts a lot.
You fucking nerd. You fucking nerd.
The first Kingdom Hearts is fantastic.
I quit. I've never been so disappointed in my life.
I never got around to playing the others, but I played a lot. I've got to say I played probably the majority of the first Kingdom Hearts. I never finished it, but I did play a lot of it.
I feel like I played like half of that game, but I was a dumb kid at the time, so I didn't know what the fuck to do at a certain point.
Fair enough. I really like... Yeah, I like the idea of those games.
Sure.
And, I'm interested, but also I said the same thing about Kingdom Hearts 3, so...
Is there a franchise that you like? They could be like, "Hey, look, it's this Disney property," where you'd be like, "Fuck, well now I have to play it."
I mean, if they put Marvel stuff in there, obviously.
Sure. I've heard Muppets, and I'm like,
Muppets would be good. I'm pretty
Muppets.
sure this one's going to have a Star Wars world
Yeah,
of some
okay.
sort, so that'll be cool.
I feel like Alien and or Predator is the one.
Oh,
for me.
that'd be crazy.
Yeah,
That'd be real nuts.
that'd be fucking insane.
But along with the Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer, they announced that there will be a Kingdom Hearts anime series.
Yes.
And they showed a little bit of art. But apparently it's not really going to follow the plot of the games. It's going to be
Probably
its
for the
own
best.
separate thing, probably. Yeah.
Like the only franchise I can think of where people think it's more complicated than Metal Gear.
Sure, yeah. They announced Ghost Market, which is the next Pixar movie. It's actually coming out in March 2028, like 2 months before Incredibles 3. Here we go. They showed footage of a young boy, Kyle, walking into a dark, empty kitchen. He's just been forced to move to Hawaii by his family. He finds a bowl of warm soup that's been readily made, but it's a spooky place. Hey, do you guys take Apple Pay? He asks. We then see him on FaceTime telling us that the movie is about hungry ghosts and that Ghost Market isn't like those other scary movies.
Uh-huh.
So no idea about the plot, but there's ghosts involved.
And Hawaii.
Coco 2 was announced, and they showed some concept art for that. What's his name? The kid. Miguel is older. He's a teenager in this one.
You were telling me, because I haven't seen Coco, but you were telling me that Coco has a sense of finality to it. It's pretty...
Yeah, this is a pretty unnecessary sequel. There is, yes. That movie has an ending, and it's a very good one, and it doesn't need a sequel, but here we are. It's getting one.
Thanks, Disney.
Thanks, Disney. Speaking of thanks, Disney, there was a teaser trailer for the Bluey movie, which is coming, and it's CG. It's computer animated. I had this was either going to go one of two ways. Okay, they were either going to go CG, or they were going to spend the money to do proper hand drawn animation. And you know what Disney doesn't do?
It was going to be live action.
No, you know what Disney doesn't do anymore? Hand drawn animation.
Hand drawn animation. They do live action.
Speaking of which, they showed the teaser for the live action Tangled movie, which looks like shit, but hey, Catherine Hahn's here as Mother Gothel, so that's okay.
Pretty inspired casting.
It is. That's probably the best casting they've ever had for one of these live action movies.
Even The Rock playing The Rock is not as
awful.
Good.
Absolutely awful. They should have got anybody else.
Anybody else.
I will say the thing about the 2D animation thing, that they sometimes do 2D animation.
It's rare though.
Yeah. Jon Favreau came out on stage and announced a 3-part series for Disney Plus based on Oswald the Rabbit, because they have the rights to him again now. So it's they showed like a snippet, a little clip from it. It's like Oswald walking around Disneyland.
Being like, what the fuck? Where's my face?
Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much what it seems like it's going to be.
Who's this mouse hack?
Yeah. But even so, it's hand drawn. The animation Oswald is hand drawn, animated, and they apparently got some artists who maybe don't work at Disney anymore that did 2D animation to come back and do some for this, which is cool. That being said, while it is hand drawn, they're doing their best to make it look CG, because he's got like shadows, and they're like trying to fit him into the environment and make him look like, 3D, which sucks ass.
Yeah. It's not great.
Lisa Kudrow and Mira Sorvino were there to talk about Romeo and Michelle 2, which I'm very excited about.
To talk about what?
Romeo and Michelle. You've never seen Romeo and Michelle's high school reunion?
No. What?
It's a very good movie. But they're making a sequel this many years later. So I'm very interested to see where they take those characters.
I've never even heard of this.
Oh, it's a good movie. You should watch it. It's funny. Dennis Leary and Queen Latifah came out to talk about Ice Age Boiling Point.
Oh, that makes sense. I was like, Dennis Leary and Queen Latifah. Why the fuck would that? All right, Ice Age.
Yeah, remember Ice Age from the team that Disney shut down as soon as they bought them?
Wait, is Ray Romano dead?
No, he's alive.
Is he not part of this franchise anymore?
I think he is, but they could only afford to get 2 of them there, I guess, and they didn't have enough money for Ray Romano.
I feel like out of the 3 of them, he'd be the most affordable.
No, he's still doing well.
Is he?
Yeah, he's doing all right.
Good for him.
He's in things every now and then. Dennis Leary, like what's Dennis Leary doing?
Yeah.
Nothing.
What's Queen Latifah doing?
Nothing.
We couldn't get fucking Sid the Sloth. He's an actual actor. In
he's in the Odyssey.
He's in the Odyssey. Could be the best part, honestly.
That's cool. The fucking Lilo and Stitch 2 live action sequel. Fucking yep. Disney. Another Pixar movie coming out. This one's for next year. Gatto.
Oh yeah, yep. I've seen
which
trailers for that.
Has a really cool art style. So I'm looking forward to that movie. Very different looking movie for Pixar. They're not going for the full, realistic animation thing like they usually do, which is nice. Yeah, it's about a cat. There you go. Kevin Feige was here to talk about Marvel.
As is his job.
As his job. And Sadie Sink came out on stage. He's like, everyone's seen Spider-Man now, so now we can talk about it. And she comes out on stage, and if you
haven't seen Spider-Man, I guess tune out for a little bit.
Yeah, I guess. They don't say who she plays in the movie. They still don't say it. She's just like
beating around that bush.
Hey, you guys like X-Men? And everyone's like, yeah. And then they bring out the cast of X-Men, the new X-Men movie.
Yep. What an interesting lineup.
Yeah. Do you think Adam Driver playing Mr. Sinister, that maybe Apocalypse is going to be like a big bad for the next?
I need it to be Apocalypse, because if it's not Apocalypse, then who?
Yeah.
Yeah. There are only so many Marvel villains that sort of operate in the echelons of Doom, Kang, Thanos.
Right.
I mean, most would even say that Apocalypse doesn't even register, but I'm a big Apocalypse fan. I think Apocalypse can punch above his weight here.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I do wonder if it's setting him up as like the big bad for this phase. But
I fucking hope so.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
It would be. Chris Abbott's playing Professor X. He was in the Wolfman movie last year, which wasn't very good.
No, it was.
But he was in it. And now he's in this. The biggest sort of pop that got from the audience here was when they announced Indy Neveready as Rogue.
Always casting like Australians and Kiwis as Rogue. What's the deal there?
Isn't she American?
No, she's an Aussie. She's Australian Hispanic, as far as I'm aware.
What? Indy Neveready is an American actress.
Are you sure?
Yes. I'm like, I don't think she has an accent.
Her mother is Australian.
Oh, there you go.
There is some Australian connection.
That's where the connection is. Didn't know that. Maya Boyd is Storm. I don't know who that is. Samara Weaving is playing Emma Frost, which we knew.
Fuck yeah, that's the one I'm most excited about.
Yeah. An actual Aussie right there.
Yes.
And Kit Connor is playing Cyclops. Interesting.
Who the fuck is Kit Connor?
Yeah, again, no idea who that is, but he looks like he could be Cyclops.
I will say, like, it's nice that they are hiring like a lot of relatively unknown actors.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Like building new stars. That's an idea.
Yeah. That's good. It's yeah. This is what they need. They need to start. This is going to be like a fresh start after
Who's
Secret
playing
Wars
Xavier?
and what's his name? Chris Abbott.
Chris Abbott.
Dave that dome.
Yeah. Okay. So there's one thing here which, like, they are definitely trending young for all of these.
Yeah.
Which fair for the main team. I feel like you need an older Xavier. Maybe
Mm-hmm.
not like a Patrick Stewart old,
Right.
but older. I don't know. I guess it worked for First Class, but it didn't work for much longer after that.
Right. Days of Future Past is pretty good.
Yeah, and that had both of them, so I think it averaged out.
Yeah, there you go. They showed a teaser trailer for season 2 of Star Wars Ahsoka. Never watched the first one.
No, I fell off the Star Wars live action stuff.
Sames.
It peaked with Book of Boba Fett. How could I go back?
Vision Quest got a trailer. Did you watch that?
I did watch that trailer. You know, it's funny. I don't watch a lot of trailers now because most of the things that I care about, I'm going to watch anyway.
Right.
But I usually watch the first trailer. So this one I did watch.
Yeah. Ultron's back. James Spader is here.
Yeah, he gets to be himself.
Yeah, he does. Because it all takes place in Vision's weird, made-up world.
Mind Palace.
Yeah, his Mind Palace. And so James Spader is here as Ultron, but he's looking like himself. Yeah, it seems interesting. It looks fun. I'm definitely. I'm looking forward to it. They're calling it the end of the trilogy. Started with WandaVision and Agatha all along.
Hey, I like those two series.
Yeah, exactly.
Two of the better Marvel series.
They showed. Was it a trailer? Yeah, it was a trailer for Star Wars Starfighter.
That sick jacket.
He's got that sick. That is a really good jacket.
It's really
That's
fucking cool. The Rebel
genius
Alliance logo upside down in a skull and crossbones. Fuck.
Incredible jacket.
Ryan Gosling has to have a cool new jacket.
He's got to have a cool.
movie.
Yeah, exactly.
And he's going to when he does that other thing.
Yeah, you know it for sure. Yeah. So I don't think they didn't release this footage online, but I did watch. I did find some potato cam of it. That movie looks really cool. Looks really cool, and they got that logo, the classic original Star Wars logo.
It's very good.
It's so good. What did they show? Hexed, which is an animated movie coming from Disney.
I suppose they didn't show anything about the Ryan Gosling thing apart from a logo, right?
They had a trailer thing, but it's not online.
Oh,
I scoured the internet to find some potato cam.
No, for the Marvel Ryan Gosling.
Oh no, not for the Marvel Ryan Gosling thing. They just did the announcement at Comic-Con or whatever.
That's right, which happened before this, and we haven't talked about it. But hey, fucking Ryan Gosling's going to be Ghost Rider.
Yeah,
which is cool.
So cool. It's awesome.
Where's my goddamn blade, Kevin?
Never happening.
Never happening. Wesley Snipes was too prophetic in Deadpool.
Exactly. Zootopia 3 got announced.
You like that second one, didn't you?
It's really good. It's probably
they should bring more wrestlers on board.
They should. Probably one of the better animated movies of the last few years. It's very good. And we got a new teaser for Doomsday. Downey,
which I've seen almost exclusively through MF Doom mashups.
yeah. But Downey and Chris Evans and Haley Atwell were there to Sort of just stand there and then watch the trailer and then go, ooh. That was it. Also, they had a video of Hugh Jackman.
And a voice of Ryan Reynolds.
Right, yeah. And just like, we'd like to be
round
in
out
this
the
movie,
cast.
you guys.
Yeah, lots of rumors circulating about what their role in Doomsday is going to be. A lot of rumors being the exact same thing. So,
okay.
have you heard any of those? Would you like to hear?
No, it's okay.
Okay.
Thank you, though. Thanks for the offer. Frozen 3's coming, and they had Kristen Bell and what's her name? Idina Menzel there to. They sang one of the songs from the movie. There you go.
Weird thing to do at D23, but all right.
For a movie that's not out until fucking who knows.
Well, with any luck, everyone who loved Frozen originally will have aged out of this by then. And that franchise can slowly and quietly die.
The first one's really good.
Sure.
The second one, nah. That's kind of it. And then the rest of D23 was a bunch of stuff about Disneyland, a bunch of announcements for that. One of which was a new Marvel ride called Avengers Infinity Defense, and it's got a bunch of the actors from the movie involved.
Guess who's come back to play Tony Stark?
Who is it?
It would never happen ever again. Yeah, apparently Robert Downey Jr. is playing Tony Stark in that.
Yes. Chris Evans is also involved. So
I'm still so like on the fence about not Stark. Robert Downey Jr. is Doom. I need to see it. I need to see some stuff with some substance.
You've seen it.
No, I need to see some.
You don't need to see more. That's it. That's Doom right there.
Because boy, does it still just.
That's all it is.
Desperation.
But the thing is, like, he's not even mentioned in any of the trailers. You don't see his face. Yeah, he's just Doom.
Yeah, I don't like, and so they could have just kept it secret.
Yeah, I agree.
The fact that they announced it so far ahead of time and keep wheeling Robert Downey Jr. out.
Right.
That's the thing that reeks of desperation. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you. That's fair. And that's it. That's the D23 news.
We made it. We got through it.
We made it. Good job, everyone. Let's see. What do we have coming out soon? Releases?
Between now and this podcast, I'm pretty sure Star Wars Zero Company.
Okay. Let's see. Calendar. Oh, okay.
That's like the big thing that I can think of.
This one. Calendar games. Okay. Oh, the fuck? What? Huh? Okay, what's the date today? The 18th? Okay.
Today's the 18th, yes.
Sinking City 2 is out today.
Ooh, neat.
Lord of the Rings War of the North.
Out again.
We have Neo 3 out tomorrow.
Has Neo 3 not been out already?
I don't know. It's just on the thing here. Maybe it's...
Might be a Switch version or something.
I don't know. Mortal Shell 2 is out on the 20th. That is Thursday.
That game looks real cool.
It does. What else we got? Apparently there's Modern Warfare 4 early access on the 21st of August. August 25th sees Aliens Fireteam Elite 2.
Neat.
That's kind of it. Oh, hang on. Nope. No, hang on, 27th? Oh, yeah, no, that's great. That lines up perfectly. August 27th, we have two big ones. Star Wars Zero Company and the one I'm personally looking forward to.
You're looking forward to Star Wars Zero Company. You know you
Yeah,
are.
sure. I
Every
might.
time it comes up, you're like, oh shit, that thing.
Yeah, that looks cool. I doubt I'll play it, but it looks cool. Metal Gear Solid Master Collection 2.
Hell yeah. But also don't forget, last week of August, I'm pretty sure there's that the PlayStation blackout. No one's
Oh,
fucking using
yes,
the
of
PlayStation
course.
Network.
Mm-hmm.
Boycott that shit.
Yeah, totally. No one's going to use it for sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I would love to see actual numbers on that, but
Yeah, I would too. Because it's not going to be a lot.
yeah, surely not. Picked a bad week for it. If it was any other week when like there wasn't a Metal Gear Solid game coming out, I might have actually given a fuck.
Yeah. Also, like, nothing's gonna happen, you guys. That's not connecting to the internet for a little bit isn't gonna make them go, oh, we should give them discs back.
No,
that ain't happening.
You shared some sales numbers with me about, was it Resident Evil Requiem?
Yes.
Physical sales numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Those aren't numbers to sneeze at.
They're very high.
I wouldn't be fucking stopping production on those discs.
That's the like,
maybe that's just me.
From our point of view, numbers are high. From Sony's point of view, they don't want to make discs anymore, and they don't give a shit about you or anybody else. They just want to get rid of discs.
Their feelings don't care about facts.
And there were some analysts as well that was like, oh yeah, but you know, if they get rid of discs, then all the games on the store are going to be cheaper. I'm like, I don't fucking think so, bro.
Every financial analyst and financial advisor in the world who has an opinion on video games can suck my taint. They're all wrong. Mm-hmm. They all have the worst opinions. That one cunt who was like, they should charge $150 for GTA 6. That guy can rot in fucking hell.
Yeah.
Like, fuck you. Mm-hmm. How dare you? Stay in your fucking lane, mate. Shut the fuck up Fridays every day.
Great stuff. Anyway, that's the show. Thank you for watching, everyone. We'll see you again next week to talk about Commando.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Schwarzenegger and
our first one.
Alyssa Milano's his daughter in that, right?
Is she?
Yeah, I think so.
Incredible.
Yeah. Again, fun movie from what I remember, but it's been a long time since I've seen it. So I'm excited for it. I'm excited to talk about it on the podcast next week.
Excellent.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.